Late night talk. Who's there? I don't even have any topic. Just up out of boredom. Couldn't sleep, so I decided to just be up and see who wanna join me. Who knows? Let's see. One second. Uh, yes, Dick, I'm bored, so I just decided to come up and talk. Uh, just bored, bro. Nothing in particular, so just up and bored. I'm like, you know what? Surprisingly, I don't see anybody live, and that's something. Yeah, just bored, bored, bored. Totally bored. What about you? Up early? No, that's true. It's already nah. It's late where you are. Yep, it's 9:47. Yeah, I see. Beno just landed in Colombia. Yeah, I was watching him. Yeah. Yep. He seems gonna have a good time. Yeah, but I'm tired of this Latin American thing. It's the same thing all over again. Same people, same scenarios. So nothing new. So after a while, those places kind of get boring. See the same thing over and over. So it's time to get some new content. Yeah. But I'm surprised no one is live in his camp. I mean, I'm looking at I knew it was live earlier, but I don't see anything. Let me see. Travel with the bando.
Yeah, what's good?
Nothing much. Just bored.
Boy, what is it? It's evening out there, right?
No, it's 9:47 in the morning.
Okay, okay. Oh, so it's like a 3 hour time difference.
Yeah, so just bored. Yeah, Bando landed in Colombia, but it's not live though. I know it was live earlier.
He was live earlier when I was awake. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
I know. I guess. Yeah, that's you probably went to sleep because of. But I thought the third shift was on. I'm surprised there's no third shift today.
Come again?
There's no third shift today.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, I don't see anybody. There's nobody. I'm like, that is weird.
yeah, there
I don't
was.
see anybody.
There was.
Yep.
I see. NYC the future was low, but some guy came on Bando's panel saying that he sent Bando, not Bando. He sent NYC the future $1,000 to go to Susua, and he just stayed in Thailand.
And and who's this guy?
Some guy named Teddy P. I'm just getting familiarized with a lot of the new cats recently.
Oh, TDP.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna hop on panel, but it was getting late, and my shorty was sleeping, so I just decided to call it a night myself. Passed out.
TDP. And who is this TDP?
Just he was a trucker that watches these guys.
So
Yeah.
is mad at NYC?
He wasn't even mad at him. He was just I guess somebody was calling him like a trick, and he wanted to tell his story or whatever.
You see, and people were telling me that Strictly will send 1,000. I'm like, me? What do I look like?
It was like 1,000 or 800. One of the
Yeah, that's crazy.
how's things in Dubai, man?
No, chill, relax. Usually, like, now it's kind of quiet. I won't go out until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a few phone calls and for confirmation for something, but otherwise, just chilling.
True. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably get some lunch and then hit the books in a little bit, start studying. But yeah,
So you live with your girl, right?
yeah, she has her own place, but she's over here pretty frequently.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. She's there right now.
Yeah, she's resting up.
Okay. Good. So you see, seem to have found your soulmate in Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam right now, man. It's
That's good.
afternoon, almost a couple minutes to 1 p.m.
So when you're heading back to the States,
I don't really have any goals to do that.
people don't understand once you leave that place, that's when you realize you're like, but you used to travel, but people realize when they leave that place, it's just not what it seems like.
Yeah, 100%. It just don't seem like the. It's cool. Like I grew up there, but I don't have any issues with the states. But
I
now,
mean,
just
it's
yeah,
okay if I don't know if you live real. I mean, if you do extremely well, then it can be. But otherwise, it's just the same old stuff. It's not the same anymore anyway. You know. Yeah. Like I've said, there's plenty of places you can explore. Why be stuck in one place? It doesn't make sense.
yeah. That's how I feel. I think eventually I want to kind of venture out to a couple of the spots, and,
Yeah, bro.
film some content. But for now, I just want to see what Ho Chi Minh has to offer, kind of thing.
Ho Chi Minh. But you independent, right?
You see, I'm independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do
Okay.
you mean by that?
I mean, you work for yourself.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
You're self-employed, yeah.
Yeah, self-employed, doing a little contract work, and then some trading, and that's about it right now.
And KT teaches, right?
Yeah, KT teaches English.
Full time, huh?
Yeah, I believe he works at a company called. I'm not sure. I think he's spoken about this. He works for EMG.
Okay.
Yeah, so he teaches English. Think how that company works. They put you in a couple different schools, and then he says they provide transportation. So that's pretty good. You can bounce around from school to school, and then that fills up the schedule.
Okay. I've been live for years now. I mean, for years, it's been a long time. I haven't had time to. I was just got up. I'm like, damn bored. Let me see. What can I watch? I'm like, then I realized I'm like, you know what? At least even it was nonsense, but Jarrell was kind of entertaining, bro.
I mean,
I
he's
mean,
cool, I guess.
No, just to scroll through. I mean, it's not something that you will sleep over with, but you kind of scroll to Gerello and watch the future, go to Bando, that kind of just, because sometimes, when you watch, when you all day watching finances program and, and like intellectual stuff. So something you just want to look at stupidity to kind of, if you get tired of all those, because that's all I do all day watching finances, businesses, stock market, and this and that. So sometimes, when I want to get away, that's when I start watching the clowns. Then it's fun.
Yeah, I see that. I feel like with the Rolo situation in Kenya, I've kind of got a little too deep in that rabbit hole this week. So it's time to get back to business, you know?
Yeah, where is he right now? He's still in Kenya?
Yeah, Rolo, well, I think, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, because I haven't heard anything. I haven't even seen him on Twitter. At least I didn't see any notifications. I wonder, it's okay. This Kenyan guy, we're trying to get him though.
Yeah, I think I think once he leaves and then the heat dies down, people will kind of forget about him for a bit. But as long as he's in Kenya, I think it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, how many people really are after? It might be like one or two who are making noises. But I don't think. I mean, Kenya's big. I mean, his impact wasn't that huge if you think about it. It just, you know, it's more the internet. You'd be surprised though. You think it's big because I mean, we don't want paying attention. We kind of blowing things out of proportion. But locally, I don't think it's that bad. I really doubt it. You'd be surprised. People gonna hear, okay, that's in the rumor. Okay, they will continue.
I mean, I think because of the statements he made, he's offended a lot of the Kenyans. So, and then it made, I guess, like the Kenyan uh, version of World Star Hip Hop, he made it on there. So, at least for the next couple days or weeks, he's probably going to be um, a hot topic, but there's gonna be something new. Apparently, they were talking about Social Owner recently.
What happened to Toronto?
He did he recently did a live stream, but they said that the live stream was a bit I don't know.
Weird.
He was live streaming with this white woman. I
Oh yeah,
watched it. It didn't
I
seem
saw
too
it.
weird.
To me, it was okay. It was just social on. It was like a day in social log life. I think it was normal. I didn't see it anything. Yeah, no, I saw it. I think it was nice.
Yeah, I think a lot of these people they just what I mean they need something to talk about kind of thing. So and
Yeah.
apparently they found like an old video of Social Owner doing like spoken word from like 2016.
What were you saying?
It was like some poetry jam kind of thing. He's on stage. It didn't look too crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that's social honor. Yeah, so it's yeah, you might as well take advantage of it. Like no one is, you know,
Yeah, I
like
think
this place is boring right now, so you can actually try to not take over, but to do a few things. Yeah, it was live with white girl. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was also yeah.
why don't you show Dubai? Like, you know what I mean? What it's like to be in Dubai.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do later on. I'm thinking about, but when I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get the Osmo, so then I can start saying live streaming and do these things. So kind of make it more interesting because yeah, kind of stuck with what I'm trying to, because you don't have that many. When you come to streaming, you have to be careful where you actually film at, you know what I mean? Because some people don't want to be seen. But think about it. So if so like the daily life, what it looks like, someone I want to do that footage, but I don't have something discreet. I don't want to walk with like, you know what I mean? Walk around with like it just looks weird because if you look at the video about Dubai, it's usually about, let's say you're home, then you're going out in your car, but you don't really see like try to look at Dubai nice life for instance. You don't see much though. Have you realized it? Oh, you gone. There's no one else. But you left. Got connection issues. Let me see. Was watching. Hello?
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, my connection went out for a bit.
Yeah, I was saying like if you look at Dubai, so what I need to do, I'm trying to set up like taking footage of like what is like my daily routine, you know what I mean?
Mm-mm-mm.
Kind of documented and stuff like that because if you like when you go to the club and stuff like you can't even videotape it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You can do so it's not like I was thinking, I mean if you look at the just look at I mean you can it has to be like very short, like like maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes. But then if there's an artist, but like like for instance, I go a lot to a place called Zuma. When you go there, you see no one has actually camera. You know what I mean? But when you go to a place like Zero Gravity, you might see, but it's not like usually people that have camera. Who have camera, it's like they're walking around the Dubai downtown, the show Dubai downtown. Then it's kind of that kind of thing, you know. Or you can video, or you can record your own daily life, what you do, and meeting people, and kind of yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm
Yeah, I
gonna do.
was.
Kind of. You go
You
ahead.
show other things though, like kind of like
Museum.
apartment tours. You know what I mean?
Yep. Dubai Mall.
Dubai Mall, yeah, activities. Hey, what do you do for fun out there?
Oof. There's so many activities you can go to. I mean, you have Dubai Mall. You have a Museum of the Future. Then you have Ferry World in Yas Island. That could be quite interesting. Ferry World. What else? Then the Future Museum is really good as well. That can be something. Dubai Mall itself is good. The skiing in the mall is good too. Go when I go
Mm.
to that the Palm Jumeirah is good. Like drive around Palm Jumeirah and show and go to that island. The heart of Europe is good too. Now there's so many activities really. There's so many activities that can actually be seen. So I just have to. But the good thing about that social owner bag that would have been good. The is RL swimming bag that you put together. You've seen it, Stoic. You there? Oh, seems like you have some connection issues, Stoic. Hello?
I don't know what it is with the connection this morning or this afternoon, but
Yeah, I was saying no. There's plenty of things to do, and like I was saying, you have also the skiing in the mall. You know, there are so many things. Yeah, I want to start doing that, but I want to get a good. But you know what would have been good? Like the RL bag, like the one Socialona has.
Yeah,
Oof, that will be good. With that, you can go everywhere. And it's like you get those good footage. Just walking around. Those things are nice, very nice. So discreet. So you don't bother anybody. Because people complain when they see you actually recording. Their face, but a discreet bag like this, walk around, then that's good. Yeah.
yeah. I gotta say, I'm gonna hit up Social Loan and ask him about that.
Yeah, because those bag are, you can just walk around, you walk around everywhere, so that's good, you know. Then you can go like you can go to the beach, you can go to the stick, you know what I mean? Just discreet about it, so no one don't bother anybody. Then it's very good. I want to see. You can buy them already completed, but it's better to actually make on your own because it end up being cheaper according to social owner.
Okay, so he made his own setup basically.
Yeah, he made his own setup. He made it by himself, so that looks. So he had like put a body together. He put three modem. I mean, so they were discussing about it yesterday, and then it's very nice though. And he has a clear. You see, that thing is clean. It's crisp. Is recording, so that looks really good. So that's something I would like to do because when you record with the phone, everybody you're looking like a crazy just going around, or when you're like with that long stick just walking around. It's just not my style. I need to find something more discreet, and let's have someone that's recording. Then it's better.
Yeah, yeah. Don't you have somebody like that for your show?
Yeah, in DR, yes. So
Okay, so
yeah, but it shouldn't be that complicated in here neither. So I found someone that can actually do that, walk around, and say looks more professional. So that okay, so when people see that, okay, but sometime some places you need like authorization. You know what I mean?
mm,
If you have your own phone, there's no problem. But when you have like a camera setup, then some area you need permission. With your phone, no problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right
So that's
now, I got an iPhone 12 Pro. If I do streams, I probably stream from this. But like right now, I'm just trying to get to 100 subscribers on my channel, and then from there, I'm gonna start live streaming a little bit more.
yeah, yeah,
I got a long form channel as well as separate. I'm gonna start dropping long form content on there.
yeah. And I mean, you started that it was well on your old channel. That was good though. The long form.
Yeah, man. I got railroad, man.
Yeah. What you need to do just get on the T-Wheel network. They have a good follower base.
Facts.
Yeah, because that's how you look at Bando. Bando got all the traffic now.
It look like Bando is, I don't say beefing, but he like he's in competition with the future.
Well, but it was something you could actually foresee though, because uh, you know, future kind of rose out of nowhere, and then people were clinging to him, kind of to get. I mean, it's. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. You have to. They were good at initially because Bendo has futures back but I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what occurred internally between them. I have no clue, but maybe that could be it. But that was something I could foresee, that was gonna happen because Bender used to be on the futures panel, you know, and then they had the beef. I don't know. There's also lots of people influencing in the background who was doing that, but telling what to do, I think that could be an issue. And then I don't know, but had a good team before. When Beno was live, Feed wasn't live. When Feed was going live, Beno was off. They were alternating, so it was a good dynamic. And next thing you know, boom, yeah. And so, but the thing about the personality are totally they have two different personalities. I mean, Future just the one that that's Future. So yes, it seems like you have a bad connection today. Yeah, I was saying that NYC is NYC, and his personality has kind of make it interesting. So yeah, so we see how Bendo's doing. We'll see. The thing about it, when everybody go to Colombia for one purpose, though, that's the thing, though. No one shows. You don't see any museum. You don't see any. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's like I can hear you. You there? You think it's really acting up today, Stoic? Hello.
Yeah, my connection is chopped right now. I got no clue what exactly.
Yeah, and I see that Floyd is back.
Yeah, but Floyd just doing the black screen content. He still got the panel holding them up kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's Floyd.
But
But
I don't know, man.
where was he this whole time? Where was he?
He was in Colombia for a minute, but he just wasn't online.
Oh, he's been in Colombia for a minute.
Yeah, like a month, I think.
Okay. Okay. So he's been in Colombia. I didn't know that. I thought he just got there. I thought he just got there. I didn't. It was actually okay. It seems like I lost you again. Let me see. Yeah, that connection is. Hello.
Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know he's been in Colombia for a minute. I had no clue. I thought he just got there.
Nah, he been there for like a month, but I think he just started going live like a week ago.
Okay. I wonder why.
He said he was depressed and he
Oh.
wasn't he wasn't trying to deal with the trolls,
Yeah, the stroke can break you down though.
But I'm my thing is I'm wondering if that community would he be interested in the type of content that I make because I'm not really you know making the same kind of content. So
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, look, I mean, you have to do what I did. Me, I'm participating, but my content is directed to a different audience. So be just to like out of boredom, but otherwise, it's not really a sustainable content. In the long run. In the long run, what are you gonna show?
here in
You know.
Vietnam, there's a lot of activities to do, and restaurants. I also want to do some interview. Well, I have like 2 or 3 interviews that I can put out, and then I have uh, a client that I hope get a job out here. I'm gonna interview him and kind of just show what it's like to live out here. But
Exactly. So that kind of content, and then once it picks up, you get that you get that exposure. You know what I mean? Because those live stream, that's work every day. I can't. I can do for a short time, but not for a long time though. Those
yeah, most likely I'm gonna see what I do with the live streams. I shot a couple, but my audio was kind of trash, so I need to get like a better mic setup and then figure that out. And then from there,
because a lot of people have tried. It's not, I've seen that Gringo Network is stop again.
yeah, Ant was saying that he doesn't plan on making content for the rest of the year.
He's trying to do what?
He doesn't plan on making content for the rest of the year. I think he's saying he would.
But he always start, then he just when we get frustrated though. That's weird though. He has to be. I mean, he has to do like me. I just let it slide. I mean, you just have to take your time. I mean, there's no. I think he gets frustrated because he doesn't get the audience that he wants. Or the hours that he's looking for. Made that frustrating.
Yeah, I think he was doing, I guess, investigating journalism in the space. But I think he decided to. I think he should just make content about Ecuador. I think that would have been interesting. But I know he joined some gym. He said, and he's doing some. Forgot what type, but some type of martial arts kind of thing. And he said he's been meeting a lot of people locally, and so I guess he's trying to just interact with the locals and build a friend group out there in Ecuador.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like sometimes it's difficult to try to like live life and record it.
That's it. Believe me, it's difficult because I can tell you in my case, um, I cannot just walk around and start. And also, some of the people I'm with, they won't understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're like, who's this guy? Who's this?
yeah. I could imagine some of the people that you're around probably don't even want to record their lifestyle like that.
No, they don't. They don't like that. So I'm with them, like, they're like, okay, they're gonna look at me like, why are you recording us? What's they feel like they're being spied on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, are they supposed to be private? And this guy is recording everything. Like, what's up with that? So you know how it is. So I just can't. Sometimes I just can't. So I'm like, so I'm discreet myself. I take a few footage here and there. But imagine no one is no one has no one has a camera on. I'm the only one with a camera. Record that. Okay. Like, what's the purpose of that? They don't. You just don't get it. Like, we want to document everything that you do. What some of those guys advocate discretion. You know what I mean?
A lot of the guys I've seen in Dubai that do content is generally like finance stuff for it.
Exactly.
How to set up businesses, and you know what I mean. So
imagine you're gonna do some P4P content in Dubai.
you're gonna put yourself on a chopping block.
Oh, you're gonna put yourself in the trouble, man. They're gonna find you. Oh, they're gonna get you. That's nuts. It's like, it's like that's what you're promoting. You know, nobody want to show a lifestyle, and you can do like car content. You go to luxury. You know, the way you have to do stuff like you spend money on, like go to all the best restaurant or a good kind of like how to eat cheap in Dubai, cheap apartments, stuff like that. That could be interesting. Then I have to find you know what to do this at. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm-mm.
Because when I'm around my guys, you know, those guys are like,
I always told you when you should pivot into like nomad capital style content.
yeah, that's what I was trying to because I was trying to get my platform monetized first, you know, and then I'm like, okay, now that I'm like, okay, you know what? That's easy for me to focus on that, you know, because I was trying to get there to see how I can ship the content because you know when you get a platform, it's easier.
You already set up some businesses out there, so it's kind of like you know the process already and how to structure things, and you got the team for it. So why not? You know what I mean?
Yep,
Provide that service to people, and then monetize it on the back end.
exactly. And then I want to learn the whole process to be monetized. How does it work? You know, I know. It's not easy, bro.
You know, Nomad Capital. He doesn't even what was I gonna say? He doesn't even monetize his channel.
Right? Yeah,
He just use yeah he just uses it for marketing.
yeah, it makes money from consulting.
Exactly. And then he has a live event that he does once a year called Nomad Capitalist Live.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in Malaysia this year.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it just depends how you do YouTube, but
So I mean, and he has a real business. You know what I mean?
exactly. The streaming stuff is cool, but then I feel like it's a bit time consuming.
You have to constantly create content. It's not easy.
Yeah, you gotta keep them entertained. I'm
So
just
I'm gonna
looking at,
talk about people.
but it looks like Yeah, I know. It's good with my internet today.
Yeah. Yeah, Nomad Capitalist. Yeah, it's not even monetized. Yep.
Yeah, man. So these guys are just using it as marketing.
We know it's not capitalized, so you know why?
Why?
No, it's a guy that he doesn't want the US to know what he's doing, his bank
Oh,
account and stuff like that. We have to
they
have a
know
way
what
of
he's
paying.
doing. Remember, he got denied for a visa to the U.S.
Imagine.
And
And
then
it's what?
I've noticed when a few people, they said that when they renounced, they asked the embassy asked them if they were a client of Nomad Capitalist.
You know what?
Like a few people, when they went to renounce their U.S. citizenship, they were asked if they were like a client of Nomad Capitalist.
Yeah, no. So he's like he's like in some type of dark list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They look at him like as anti-government, anti-everything.
He's anti-U.S. tax.
Mm-hmm. When they see that, they're like, no, 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 no.
I'm surprised he didn't get like a citizenship that would allow him to travel to the States.
You could have got one from Chile.
Yeah, Chile, or like even just any European EU citizenship.
I wonder why he's staying away from EU. He must have his reasons.
That's a good question.
But even though you get the citizenship from one of those places, you still require. You see what it's called. You see, I mean, you still have to apply to get the visa waiver program. See, I mean, it's some type of visa anyway that you need, but there's no interview, so you still have to go through that process. So you could still get denied.
Oh yeah, you talking about the ESTA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So see the SDS, so she could get denied. So
Yeah, I could imagine you getting denied regularly if you're publicly telling people to renounce.
mm-hmm. Because in the head, okay, you renounce it, so you don't need to be here anymore. You know.
And right now, I've thought about it, but it's obviously not something worth doing right now for me.
Now, once you reach those millions, then just keep you order citizenship. That's it. But in the meantime, is it a good idea?
Well, the thing is, it's like you're kind of in a weird position because they have that exit tax once your net worth is about 2 million.
Yeah.
So it's like that would be the time to renounce, like when you're inching closer to that.
Yeah, that's
But then
true.
around that time, that's when capital will be very useful in the States.
Because the more money you make, you have to have you have to have some type of footstep in the United States. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'm telling you, you don't have to renounce it. Just stop using it. That's it.
true. I mean, for now, I don't think I'm gonna renounce because if I ever need to return to the workforce, I have
Imagine.
access to. Yeah.
I
I'll
haven't
be
seen him in a
stuck.
while. What is he right now? Nomad capitalist. Where is he?
Pardon?
Nomad capitalist. There's also another one with a citizenship. His name is I forgot. There are two of them. One is Puerto Rican, but originally, but also not a citizenship. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, hello. No.
No, I realized I had a VPN on the whole time.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, but yeah, you talking about wealthy expat?
What the
Is
expect? Yeah, yeah.
yeah. He was promoting Dubai for a minute, but I don't think he lives in Dubai anymore.
I don't know what happened. Something happened with him in Dubai that he just stopped promoting Dubai. And I remember he said, why I left Dubai?" So I don't know what happened to this guy.
Yeah, I think I'm not
Yeah.
sure where he's at now. Apparently, he got divorced. He married some Ukrainian woman, and then she. I think he said it cost him like $400,000 or some crazy number
Of,
like that.
of course, he probably met her in Dubai. Most likely, that's a Ukrainian, so she was probably one of those, one of those, businesswoman that he turned to a housewife.
Apparently, he put some businesses in her name, and then that's how she was able to claim that money.
Yeah, lots of people do that. When they love, this silly shit. People do that when they love. They start putting things on women's name and stuff like that.
I guess he bought a house in her name. She took that.
Well, what was it?
I remember
I
seeing
don't
it a
blame
while
nobody.
ago.
Yeah, neither do I. I haven't watched him. But yeah,
You can get some decent information from him.
yeah,
That's the thing. When you're a U.S. citizen and you're trying to avoid foreign control company laws, you need a partner that owns at least 50%. So if it's not somebody you can really trust, i.e., his ex-wife, you could create some complications for yourself.
yeah. But smart. He has a Caribbean passport. He has Mexican passport, and I forgot which other ones.
Do you think a donation to Portugal is worth the golden visa for 250K?
Just a donation? Nah, I don't think so. I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Donation doesn't make sense, bro.
You're basically buying citizenship at that point.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I think it's too much. I don't know. It depends. I mean, if you have the money to waste, if you have if like $25 million, shit, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you have $5 million, pay 250. That's not bad though. If you're gonna save on taxes by doing that, of course, it makes sense.
If you, I think it's you bring your whole family on. So if you got a bunch of kids, you
Then
can
it makes sense. It
yeah.
depends. It depends. In the long run, if you have the disposable 250, then it makes sense.
Like, what net worth would it make sense to you?
Mm, I mean, if you get like, I mean, it all depends on what your goals are, and if you're willing to wait, you know, and then what benefit you will get. So if you have a couple of $1 million, they become an investment because it give you access to EU, it give you access to all those places. So it makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah, it all depends on even a couple of million, you can actually do that because it's an investment. Really, when you think about it.
Hey, right now I have Maltese residency and then 3 citizenships. I got both the citizenships of my parents uh, and then obviously U.S. citizenship. I was born there.
Yeah, I mean, you have British citizenship, so it's good enough.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, what benefit do you get from adding a Portugal one? You get the European citizenship, you get the American citizenship. See, that's good.
I mean, I guess you get full-time access to the EU because the UK left the EU a couple years ago.
But what I will do, I will go after one of those cheap country, Latvia, Bulgaria. You know, they still, you know. But how long does it take for if with the 250? How long does it take for you to get the Portuguese citizenship? Like 6 months
Nah, 5 years.
for the golden visa for 250?
Yeah,
Damn, that's not worth it. It's not.
and then you gotta wait. You gotta wait 5 years, and you gotta be in the country 7 days a year.
Nah, you can get citizenship easier than that than 5 years, bro. Imagine, nah. If it was immediate, it makes sense, but you have to wait 5 years. Shoo, no, it doesn't make sense. So you're paying 250 now, that you have to wait 5 years?
Basically, yeah.
Nah, nah. What about if you die before that? Gee, they just give with the 250. I'm sorry. Nah, I prefer to. You have to have other avenue, other because we get things done. What I will do, I will get the other way to circumvent it. You get Dominican citizenship by marriage. It takes 6 months. I'm going to give you an example. The Dominican are entitled if they're permanent resident in Spain for a year, they can apply for citizenship. You know that, right? Because of Spanish descent. You know that, right?
Mm.
And that's all Latin American country: Cuba, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Chile. So once you have one on the passport and you become a resident, you can after a year you can choose the Italian citizenship. So yeah, there's plenty of doing that, bro. No, I will use that the cheapest route. That's what we'll do instead of going through 250. Then you're gonna wait 5 years. Nah, that's too much.
And it works out a little longer than that because it takes like 18 months to get the golden visa.
You see, 18 months golden visa. That's a year and a half plus 5, that's 6 years and a half. No, that's too much. It doesn't make sense. No.
Yeah, if I applied next year, I'll be well in my 40s by the time I get the citizenship.
Nah, that's too much. That is way too much. Yeah. Yeah. But the question: did Floyd, was he working when he was back in the States? Did he work?
Apparently, he said he was stacking boxes in the States.
Okay.
Maybe a warehouse or something like that.
Okay, that's good. And also he got the girl pregnant. Is the girl who's pregnant? Did she have the baby already?
Yeah, she has a baby already.
That's the disabled one.
Nah, it's the one he was going on a date with yesterday. He got some chick that's she's I guess she's ethnically Sudanese, but she grew up in the States.
Okay. Okay, that's his okay. Well, so if she, I mean, the Sudanese women, if they say this that's his baby, that's his baby. They don't play those games usually. So most likely that's his.
Yeah, I was thinking like it's most likely his because why would any woman want to trap Floyd? Like no joke, just
They want to take over his channel. They want
it's
him
not
part of
like
his channel.
it's not like Floyd's a rich man, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, man, Floyd
Yeah.
being a father is interesting.
So the girl is going out yesterday. That was the one who was disabled, right?
Yep.
Interesting. I hope they don't get him for abuse. I guess taking advantage of for the disabled, so you have to be careful. I don't know how bad is the situation, you know. If if she's mentally impaired, that could be dangerous though.
I think you seen that she was like she walked with a limp. Like
Interesting.
she has some physical disability.
Yeah, that's good though. At least it doesn't discriminate. Good quality. Yeah, you know, the discriminator said it's good quality that he has.
I think Floyd just taking what he could get.
And especially that thing he has limited funds. Yeah, he has limited resources, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So he has to be, yeah, he has to go with what comes to him, you know, instead of buying. That's need to buy.
I mean, it's probably better than buying. You know.
Of course, it makes more sense. I mean, you know, yeah, it makes way more sense. At least to get something that you know he has. Don't worry about anything, you know. Yeah.
But I don't know. Floyd's been acting a little weird lately. I think he got an issue with me.
What kind of issue?
I don't know. I had mod status on there, and then he somebody sent him $2 to say that I was spamming the chat. So I was just posting my the way I look at it. Like if I'm on your panel and I'm like helping you run the panel, shouldn't be an issue to promote my channel. You know.
Not at all. Everybody does that.
So like
Oh,
he's saying that I'm gonna get his channel taken down, which is not true. So it just sounds like an
never.
excuse. Yeah,
And he took your mother.
Yeah, he took my mod. Yeah, I'm cool though. I ain't really stressing it because, like, what's the benefit of being a mod to Floyd's panel?
Oh yeah. No, this space was. What happened to Brandon? Brenji, sorry,
Who?
Brenji.
Oh, I don't really see him that often, but he pops up here and there.
Yes, he kept doing his thing in Brazil. Yeah, Brenji. Yeah.
Brand G was in Brazil.
No. Racket Club is in Brazil.
Yeah, Racket Club was in Brazil, but I think he only get like 6 months there, so he's probably home.
Oh,
They, they only give you
okay.
6 months within 1 year, and then you either gotta switch to a long-term visa or just go home.
Okay. Yeah. And Social Order is still around, still doing his thing.
Yeah, I think he
Social.
run like a phone shop or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Social Owner got, I think, a decent opportunity to do IRL live streams. He's got to put out content.
Yeah. You just have to be consistent, though. That's all.
Exactly. So I can imagine running a business and then doing IRLs might be complicated.
Yeah.
And then most of his audience are coming out of the PPB space.
I know.
So, like, how do you feed the audience with the things that they want to see?
He has to do what they want to see.
Exactly. Which, if you're not really traveling like that, it's kind of hard to do.
And doesn't do any, like I said, pay doesn't know that, so it's gonna be hard for him to actually be able to, yeah, to captivate his audience. It's not easy.
I think it's going to come down to you're going to have to just put content out that resonates with your target audience and then kind of just keep building.
Yeah, but it's not easy at all.
Yeah, it's difficult, man. I mean, if you're consistent, eventually you're gonna build an audience if your content is decent enough. Just take consistency. Now, I think you should. I mean, it's opinion, but I think you should lean more to like business and track. But I remember when you was doing those type of topics, you were pulling in quite a big audience.
I know. I need to go back to that. You're right.
You pulled in like what 500 people in one live stream.
I know. That's true. A different type of, yeah. But what I need to do now, I need to do. I saw. I need to have like good lighting setup, good cameras. Like I just so it looks more professional. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then yeah,
you probably set up
yeah,
in your living room.
exactly. Except in the living room, and get a nice setup. So good lighting, and that's it. And start. Yeah, I want to do that. Then I have the audience. I just have to continue. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
because
people that subscribe
no,
to your that subscribe to your channel, they're interested in like
because the
you
majority,
know,
because very few really come from the PPB actually.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what. Look at us now. We live. I have only one. I don't know who the person is. Go figure. But once I bring T Will, and that's it. I get it go up to 80.
I mean, like T Will's like a good moderator. Like he's like a game host.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. You can hold the panel down. Yeah,
Yeah, and he like a voice for radio.
he does. He definitely does. Yeah,
I see how they run that ship. They run it pretty tight.
yeah. No, they're really well though, and they have all those. They have a good banner. They have crash out.
That's kind of what I think. Jay Rello kind of isolated himself certain ways.
Yeah, it did.
But you look at like T Will, Bando, Ben Vlogs. These guys kind of work together.
Exactly. Look, even Ben Vlog in the morning, you get these 30, 40 people easily, and just like morning talk. Don't talk about anything. It's good though. They get each other back, so not bad at all.
It just shows that like black people can work together and build something together. They
Yep.
really,
Yeah, you can see that they build something. Could be the blog. Ben Vlog is there. Bendo. One thing does is even social order doesn't want to say it, but social order's followers coming from Bendo and Future.
yeah, I'm peeping that now.
You see, that he looking for clout. No, he's looking for clout. Of course he does. There's nothing wrong with that. But then he has to, so people gonna watch social order are the same one. They say, okay, I'm gonna go live, and he's saying that on Bendo's panel. Then they follow him, or Ben Vlog's panel. They follow on his channel. But if you look at people are following are the same one that were on Ben Vlogs, they're the same one that was on Bendo, and same one on Future. So go figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, bro, I'm gonna get ready.
mm.
I got a few things to do, so I'm gonna get ready. I might be back on live later on.
All right, cool, man. Good
Okay,
having a
take care.
chat. All right, take care.
Okay.